Dhalsim might be perfect, but it's the human factor, and the human factor is so prevalent in this game, you know?
It's very true. I mean, that's true. It's always about the player. Lud being one of the best Chuns. I just discovered he beat Nemo at CEO. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of Japan Slayers now from Maryland, man. We're doing really well. All right, jumping into the starting off with the Kokoken. Letting his presence be known with them buttons. Slides underneath one of those fireballs. That's right. She should use, I think Laura needs to use a dryer sheet on her hair or something. She's got some static buildup or something. Battle of the Bays.
I don't know, man. Laura's Spanish. She got that beautiful hair, man. It never gets messed up.
Well, she's Brazilian.
Okay, I'm sorry. She's Brazilian.
Totally different continent.
She's a beautiful mummy. That's all I know.
Yeah, this is Battle of the Bonitas right here. We got Hong Kong Bonita and Brazil Bonita. Already showing us that Bonita damage.
Lud not caring whatsoever on Wake Up. He says, I'm going to do it. One thing I've learned about fighting Lud over the years, you can't shimmy. You have to commit to anything you do against him.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to try to jump on his Wake Up thinking he's going to throw, and he jumps on and throws you.
Ooh, that was a really tense fireball. Any fireball against Laura can be your last.
That's very true.
She's got so many tools to get around that. She got the EX Sunset Wheel. She's got the the EX Bolt Charge. Okay, here we go. Tense moment now. Lud just trying to get some space, and that's why right now, ogyawn making the pressure real.
It's very true. Ogyawn is really good at creating the space, creating mix-ups. Most Laura players jump right in at the start to try to get the mix-up going. Ogyawn plays footsies really well, gets wait for you to whip something, and then he gets the mix-up going.
Absolutely. Ludovic, he's not an old man, but he's got the old man spirit. With young man reactions, that's a dangerous combination.
Ooh, and Lud waking up with something. It's that counter hit on ogyawn's side. Ogyawn being hungry once again, getting that V on the screen. Can he make the V into another V?
That's why it's Street Fighter V, because someone's got to go home with a V.
Very true, very true. Lud once again really good at playing the spacing game, getting his opponent to be very flush to want to jump in, playing the spacing game, getting to whip something. He's very good at that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I like to say that right now we got a battle between a lab monster and a neutral monster.
Can you guess which one's the lab monster and the neutral monster stream?
Yeah, figure it out. Here we go. That's Stan Like Kick Anti-Air, Season 1. Letting him know. He's had 3 years to practice that.
Ooh.
Heavy Bolt Charge. Good damage. Pretty much all tied up. Could be anyone's game at this point, especially with Laura. You know how she is. She's a pickpocket, too. She's a sneaky thief.
Very, very true. I feel like right now, Lud's going to try to space him up with Stand Fierce. Right now, Lud's going to have to make a commitment. If ogyawn with the dash on the whip into a command grab.
Yeah, she can. Oh, here's the punish right here.
Once again, ogyawn extending himself way too much instead of being patient, playing the ground game.
I feel like that could have been worse for ogyawn. Oh, wow.
And
yeah, getting too ahead of himself there, for sure, for sure. The spacing was nowhere near close enough.
Why? See, that's the thing that he always does. He gets so hungry to a point where he has to wait for the food to come to him.
He wants some dim sum.
He's the waiter's like, sir, that'll be like, maybe 5 minute wait. What would you say 5 minute wait? I've been here for an hour.
I know she's dressed like a dim sum, waitress, but she's Chun-Li. She's here to kick your butt.
That's very true.
ogyawn with those anti-airs. His anti-airs are strong, for sure.
ogyawn at winners finals against Lud once again.
I remember one time on Facebook I said, someone asked, how do you beat Laura? And I said, you hold up. And then ogyawn replied and said, hold up and die, or something like that.
He always makes fun of me because when I get command grab, he says, why didn't you break it, Steve? And I'm like, because I haven't got the DLC yet.
The command break DLC? One day.
Hey, man, one day. But Lud is so good at getting out of situations that you put him in. Once you knock him down, you're thinking, I got him. But he always presses like wake up button or wake up block. He's really good at mixing up this defensive and offensive options.
He knows when you want to take a liberty, which can be really important in this game, Like, it's such a simple game. Street Fighter V is a very basic game. So your only real options are to keep the pressure real or to make the pressure fake,
True.
So you got to choose challenge or don't. That's what I say about Street Fighter V. Street Fighter V is a game where you got to say what you mean and mean what you say. You really have to commit to your offense. Don't second guess yourself.
That's very true. I guess a lot of people were spoiled by Street Fighter 4 with the offense being FADC canceled. I'm glad they brought it back old school. If you do an uppercut, you got to mean it from the heart.
Me too, man. I got to tell you, I love this game, and I think I caught myself earlier saying that this is the Street Fighter-iest Street Fighter ever. This is a game where spacing and general strategy can take you very, very far. Much further than any technical tricks or anything like that.
Very true. I agree. I definitely agree. But you always have those gimmicky characters that don't have to play Street Fighter. But I mean, if you have really good, solid fundamentals, it can always prevail, and you can always find a way to power through.
Yeah, and even if you don't, it's very gratifying when you do.
Wow, that V trigger 2 with Chun-Li is so good.
It definitely has the comeback factor between the two V triggers.
That it does. Lud once again smiling, playing around with opponents as like he likes to do. He likes to make you feel like you have a chance, and then he just takes it from you. Very similar to somebody I know. But, you know, I don't know, man. I feel like in Maryland we have a lot of hungry players. Wolfgang is now self-proclaiming himself the best player in Maryland, so we'll see.
Really?
He is saying he's the best player in Maryland.
Hey, when the cat's away, the mice will play. And the cat's been away. Hey, listen, no disrespect to Wolfgang. He's been doing very, very well. And I think he's been a pretty strong player. But even today, Ludovic was strong enough to, you know, take Wolfgang out of winner's bracket. So Wolfgang is now sitting in losers.
I see.
There may be a run back later. Ooh, air legs.
That is one of the most trickiest things about Chun-Li in this game. Even though her air legs are not plus on block anymore, if she dashes at you, it can be a throw, or it can be a forward dash in the legs, and you whip the throw, and then she gets a combo.
What I confirmed. Did you see that the low forward into the SBK?
I did. It was good.
The reaction.
Lud is really good at being able to make you want to press buttons in situations that you shouldn't. But it just happens.
He's squirrely. He'll squirm out. He'll find a way out. He'll wiggle out.
That's one thing I'm learning against fighting against Lud myself, is that I'm going to have to play more of the ground game against Chun-Li and control it. No more shimmies, no more jumping at her. Just play Street Fighter 2 against Chun-Li.
Yeah. Ooh, the air legs. The timing was perfect, but ogyawn has seen that one too many times. There we go. Crush counter, back fears. Vertical shimmy. Doesn't bite. Here we go. ogyawn with the pressure. Here's the V-trigger pop. Ooh. Bad reversal. That's going to hurt. Ow, get acquainted with the ground. Oh, she tried to jump. Yawn was ready. The side switch, I love it. Kept up positioning. Didn't go for the damage with a heavy bull charge. Here we go. Here's the comeback factor from Ludovic right now. Unblockable. Building meter slowly. One more setup like that, and he's going to have it. Oh, my Lord, he's got the meter. He doesn't even need to spend it. My bad, I was looking at the wrong meter.
And ogyawn is reluctant to not shake that hand. He is so upset at that V-Trigger 2 with Chun-Li, because that's just broken. I'm sorry, Capcom, but that's a little too much.
I don't know, man. In a game, I think one of the main criticisms about